Let's go. Alright, so let us just share the live, people. Alright, so basically we can see that this is an equation. So we can just do what we always do, which is to cross multiply. So it would be, let's go this way first. So it's u times u is equal to 9 times 4, right? And then now we can solve. So u times u would be u squared. 9 times 4 would be 36. Now we are not finished. What we need to do is to subtract 36 from this side. Alright, so it will be u squared is equal to 36. I'm showing all the steps, alright? Minus 36. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. So we left with this u squared minus 36. And that will be equal to 0. Because 36 minus 36. Guys, if you look closely, this should look very familiar. I've done this on my channel already. U squared minus 36. Now we can factorize this, right? Difference of 2 squared, yes. Just as if you have x squared minus 36, it's the same thing. So what we can do is find the square root of u squared and find the square root of 36. I'm not going to go through it long. So u, one will be plus, and one will be minus. I've done an entire video on this, so students should not be struggling with this. What's the square root of 36? What number you multiply by itself that can give you 36? And that would be 6. Alright. So we have two solutions. When u plus 6 is equal to 0, u is equal to minus 6. And when u minus 6 is equal to 0, u is equal to positive 6. So that's the solution. Alright, let's go, guys. Share the live, share the live. The more people watching, is the more questions I will do. Alright, like it, guys, like it. You guys are not liking the video, because I haven't been posting lately, you know, because I don't see no likes. That means you dislike it. So if you dislike it, I'm not gonna post. Alright, so like the video, leave a comment too. Alright, so let's look at number 2. It says, oh, this was given to be 90 degrees. I left out that. Sorry about that. Alright, let's just leave it over here. So it says, find the length of dx, which is this. Now, if you look closely, we're given this is 13, this is 5, this is 10. And they ask us to find dx, so let us find dx. Now, dx would represent basically the height, right? And if you look closely at dgx, it's a right angle triangle. As a matter of fact, guys, you guys should go ahead and try it. Alright, try it. Try it before me. Yeah. So this represents the hypotenuse. So we can use the Pythagorean Theorem, where when we're given the hypotenuse, what do we do? Remember, the hypotenuse is the longest side. So when we're given the hypotenuse, we cannot add. We have to do what? Subtract, because it makes sense. If we add, we're going to get a number bigger than the hypotenuse. And we all know that we cannot get a number bigger than the hypotenuse. So this now, so dx squared is equal to 13 squared minus 5 squared. So this will give us this, and this gives us 25. So now we can say 169 minus 25, that gives us 144. So basically now, what's the inverse of square? We find the square root. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. So we're left with dx. What number you multiply by itself give you 144? So that would be 12 centimeters. So the length right here, I'm just put it in red because we found it, is 12. Alright, 20 centimeters. Alright, so now that we found the dx, we know the length of this, or the height. We know that they ask us to find the area of the trapezium. So we can do it two ways, and I'm going to do it both ways. We can simply go back to PEP and primary, PEP and GSAT maths, where we find the area of the rectangle and the area of the triangle. Or we can just use the formula. I'm going to use both ways just to prove that it doesn't matter which of the two. You don't have to know using a fancy formula to pass a csec maths. Alright, so let us find the area of the rectangle. So the length is 10, so that's 10 centimeters. And we calculate this to be 12, so that's 12 centimeters. So 10 times that will give us 120 centimeters square. Remember, it's the area, right? Let us call this A and this part B. Now this is a right angle triangle, so we can half the base. The base is 5, so it's 5 times, what's the height now? Do not say this is the height, students. This is a slant side, so this is the height, upright, right? So that's 12, and we divide it by 2. So 5 times 12 gives us 60, and we divide it by 2, it gives us 30. We're not finished yet. So it's 120 plus 130, plus 30 rather. And that gives us 150 centimeters square. Alright, now some persons will want to use the formula. Let us explore the formula. Alright, so the formula says A plus B divided by 2 times the height. Now let us explore what is A. Any side can be A, so we're just going to call this side A and this side B. Now we know that this is 10, so this is 10. How can we get B now? From here to here is 5. Opposite sides are equal, so right here is 10. So this will give us 10, 5 plus 10 will give us 15. And we divide by 2. What's the height? 12. So we times it by 12, right? So now this will give us 10 plus that is 25 divided by 2 times 12. So that's 12 and a half times 12. And that gives us 150 centimeters square. So it doesn't matter which of them you use, it's up to you, students. It's up to you to decide which one you want to use. Alright guys, remember, share the live. Share the live. And you know, and I want you guys to go ahead and try this one first. And then we have the solution. Remember, this is coming on your exam, guys, so share it to your friends so they can pass also. Alright, let us quickly Oh guys, remember to like the video, please. More likes I see, the more encouraged I am, alright? Remember, exam is 2 weeks away. Said that in my class and students were shocked. Students told me that they were not preparing. I don't understand that. Remember guys, if you want to do the reset January, I will be doing classes. So it's either you. Alright. You can pass for free, or you can do extra class with me. Whichever you choose, that's fine by me. But you must pass maths, alright? Alright, listen to what this question. I love this question. It says, given the circumference is 22 centimeter, 1, find the radius. So that's the first one. And 2 says find perimeter of square, and then it says find the area of the square. I love this question. Find the area of the circle. Go ahead and try it, guys. And the last one is area of shaded region. Go ahead and try. Leave the comment. Guys, it's 2 weeks away. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you've been following my channel, you should be able to do this. Let's go guys, let's go. Should be finished by now. Find the radius. How can you find the radius given the circumference of a circle? With maths, always the circumference of a circle. Alright, so let us go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh guys, like it, share it, share it, share it, so other people can share my WhatsApp status, so other people can view it, alright? Don't be selfish. Everyone needs to learn. Everyone needs to learn. Everyone needs to learn because everyone needs to earn. I know it's energy you burn to get money, soon be your turn, alright? Alright, so find the radius. So let us look at 1. I'm gonna do everything right here. So 1 says find the radius. Now, how can we find the radius and we are only given the circumference? So we always go back to what we know. What do we know? We know that the circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Alright, so let us put in what we know. We know that the circumference is 22 centimeters, so we'll put in 22 pi. We're going to use 22 over 7. That's a constant, and we times r. Now there's only one unknown, so we can just transpose. We can do the opposite of what's happening here. So this is being divided by 7, so we times it by 7. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. So it's 22 times 7. So this will cancel. Is equal to 2 times 22 times r. Now these are being times, so we divide, right? So we divide 2 times 22. What we do to one side, we do to both sides. And there we have it. A little magic. This will gone. And we can just work this much. 22 into itself 1, 22 into that 7 divided by 2 is equal to 3.5. So the radius is 3.5. So let's just put in what we know. 3.5, right? Let's just put it right here. Very important information. So now that we know the radius is 3.5, how can we find the perimeter? Now, perimeter is the total distance around. Total distance around. Perimeter is the total distance around an enclosed shape. Now, this is enclosed. Alright, so let us reason out this now. If this is 3.5 and this is the radius, that means if we come across right here, would this be the same as this? Would this be a radius also? Yes, it would. Alright. Thank you, my subscribers. Look for yourself. So we know that the length is 3.5 plus 3.5, so that gives us 7 centimeters. So let us look at the perimeter. We can just say all sides are equal, right? Obviously, all sides are equal because it's a square. So 7. So we can just say 7 times 4. That gives us 28 centimeters. Alright, so now it says find the area of the square. Now let us look at area. What is area? Area is the total number of square units it takes to cover a surface. So now if this is 7 by 7, area of a square is side times side, but this time the side is 7 times 7, so that's equal to 49 centimeters square. Remember guys, remember the unit, so that's 7 times 7 is equal to 49 centimeters square. Alright, so now it says find the area of the circle. Let us do that. So many things Mr. Benita go through with you guys. Everyone should pass now. Everyone should pass. Now look no good name, but everyone should pass. Alright, find the area of a circle. So let us write what we know. We know that the area of a circle is this. Area is equal to pi r square. A lot of students mix up area with circumference, right? The area of the square, because it's the number of square units, while the perimeter is 2 pi r and it's the length, right? Alright, so let us go now. Find the area of a circle. So let us put in what we know. We know that pi can be used as 22 over 7 times 3.5 times 3.5. So that would gives us the area. So this into this goes 1, this into this goes 2, 20 itself 1, 20, 22, 11. So it's 11 times 3.5. Just punch this in a calculator. I think it's 38.5. Well, let me just check for sure. The figures alone. Here is that calculator. But I just want to get it accurate something. You guys can do it though, alright? So it's 11 times 3.5. So this gives us 38.5. I remember it's area, so it's centimeters square. Let us put in that now. It's 38.5 centimeters square. Now we are asked to find the area of the shaded region. Find that, guys. How can we find that? How can we find the area of the shaded region and there's no formula for it? How can we find that? What are they asking us? Does that make any sense? There's no formula to find the area of the shaded region. So how are we going to find it? Alright, let us look at how we can find it. So we know that the area of the square is everything, right? But if we take out the area of the circle, that would leave the remainder. So let us do that. It's the area of the square minus circle, area of circle. So we had found these already. So what was the area of the square? That was 49. So it's 49 centimeters square. What's the area of the circle? 38.5 centimeters square. So what we can do is just subtract. So that will give us 11.5 centimeter square. So right, area of the shaded region is 11.5 centimeter square. Alright. Again, guys, I want you guys to try this one now. Maths all day, you know. Share the live, people. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. So everyone can pass their exam. It's a benefit-free maths class. Alright, so I want you guys to try this one now. Remember, maths is for everyone, alright? Try this one on your own now, guys. So you're supposed to expand x plus 5 and x minus 8. You have 30 seconds to finish this. Once my subscribers should be able to run through this. I've done many of these on my channel. Leave the comment section. Let's go, guys, let's go. If you're just joining, share the live, alright? Share it with other people. People need to learn. I'm here to help. Let's go, guys, let's go. Let's go. Should be finished by now. Expand, what does that mean? What does the bracket mean? Alright, so the bracket means to multiply. So let us do that. What we're going to do is use x multiply all of this, and then we use plus 5 times all of this. So that I'm going to rewrite it angel style. A student I did in the past, she showed me a style and she said, sir, if you did show me this, I'll understand easier. So I adapt the style and say, you know what? Since we're going to multiply by x first, let us show it, rewrite it. So it's x times x minus 8 plus 5 and x minus 8. You know what? Let us do improve the angel style. Let's put this now a different color so people see what I want. So it's x minus 8, because that is going to occur 2 times. So now we can expand the bracket. So it's x times x, that gives us x squared. X times negative 8 gives us negative 8x. And then we use plus 5. So it will be plus 5 times x, that gives us 5x. And 5 times negative 8 will give us negative 40. So these are unlike terms, so these are going to remain the same. Only these in the middle will change. So negative 8x plus 5x is the same thing as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and plus 5. Put it in red this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Each one cancel. So we're left with negative 3x. So that gives us negative 3x. And that's it. That's the answer. X squared minus 3x minus 40. Maths is not hard, guys. You just have to try. Alright? Just have to try. I'm here to help, but I cannot make you pass. You have to want to pass. If you don't want to pass, you will not pass. It's simple as that. Imagine I do all these videos and you don't watch it and you don't try questions on your own. It makes no sense. You know? But you know, let me do what me can do, you know. It's better the videos are here and nobody watch it. More and people out there actually genuinely want help, can't afford it, and then they get left behind. So I'm just doing my part. This one now, so it's like a complete revision we are doing now, guys. So simplify. We're gonna look at both of them. So this is x plus 3 upon 5 minus 2x plus 1 upon 3. And then we look at the next type over here, which is 2 upon x plus 4 minus 3 upon x plus 5. I've done these so many times on my channel, it's a shame if you guys can't do it. Go ahead and simplify these, both of them, giving you guys a start. Leave it in the comment section. Let's go, guys, let's go. Alright, so this is basically an equation, this is basically a fraction, right? But it's an algebraic fraction. Now what do we know about a fraction? When we are adding and subtracting, we must bring them to a common denominator. So we explore and we say, what is the common denominator of 5 and 3? So it would be 15, right? So 5 into 15, that goes different color ink 3 times. If we have 15 things, we get 3, right? Alright, let us just in one breath do the same thing. 3 into 15 goes 5 times. So let me just put the 5. So now we're gonna expand the bracket because bracket means multiply. So we're just gonna multiply. So it's 3 times x gives us 3x. 3 times 3 gives us 9. So now we're gonna use negative 5. So negative 5 times 2x gives us negative 10x. And negative 5 times 1 gives us negative 5. Now we are not finished. We must do what? Correct. Very good. We must group the like terms. So we must put the x's in. Students, one of the things you must do is with the sign that is in front of it, we must bring it. So like how this is negative 10x, so it would be 3x. This is a common error. Students just put plus 10. But remember, there's a negative in front of it. So you must maintain it. I'm just put it in red. You must maintain this negative sign right here. Alright guys, very important. So 3x minus 10x. This is a plus 9, so we put plus 9. This is a minus 5, so we put minus 5 over this 15. And we can just finish now. Remember, we can only add and subtract like terms. So let's go. 3x minus 10x gives us negative 7x. And 9 minus 5 gives us 4. Positive 4 upon 15. And that will be our answer. Let us explore this one. Now, how are we going to find the LCM? If you're on the channel, you should know. This would be the LCM. X plus 4 and x plus 5. So this into this would leave this. So we'd have this would be x minus 5, and this into this leave this, so we have x plus 4. So we just expand the bracket. So it's 2 times x, that gives us 2x 2 times 5 gives us negative 10. Remember, this is a negative 3, guys. This is a common error also. We are using, so negative 3 times x will give us negative 3x. Negative 3 times 4 will give us negative 12. The group like terms as I already 2x minus 3x minus 10 minus 12 all upon this x plus 4 times x plus 5. So 2x minus that will give us negative x. That will give us minus 22. Remember, both of them are negative, so we add them. It's like, oh, somebody $10 and borrow $12. Some people don't like pay, you know, big up themselves. So this still gives us x plus 4 and x plus 5. So we maintain the denominator. This implies that is equal to. Alright, guys. Very important. Now I want you guys to try one more. Share the live, people. Share the live. The live and done it. Share it. Like it. If you haven't liked it, like it. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're not going to wait. Alright. Alright, let us look at another past paper question. Let's see this one. This one says, look, I've done something like this already. 5p divided by 3q divided by 4p square upon q. And the instructions say simplify the expression. So go ahead and do that, guys. Let's go. So give you guys 1 minute to do that. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go. What would you do? This is your exam. What would you do? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Share this stuff. Share it, guys. Share it, share it, share it. If you haven't subscribed as yet, subscribe, alright? Let's go. Let's go, guys. Share the live. Share the live. Alright, so you guys should be finished right now. So this is divide. Guys, whenever we get divide, remember it's fraction. Whenever we get divide, we apply the rule where we invert and reciprocate. So we must do that once it's a division of a fraction. So it's 5p upon 3q times, now we're going to invert, so we're going to put q up the top now. So q upon 4p squared. And then now we can cancel q and q. So let us do that. To q. So that leaves that. And then p, this is the same thing as p times p. Well, it's the top still. This should have done up, sorry. So it's 5p from 4 times p times p. So the 1p cancel, right? So that would get 4 times p, so that's 4p. So let's just cancel out this. So 5 times 1 will give us 5, and 3 times 4 will give us 12, and then the p. So that would be our answer. Hope everyone got that correct. Alright, let us look at another question. I want you guys to try this one. It says given x is equal to y minus 2 upon y minus 3, and it said express y in terms of x. What this basically is saying, guys, is that we must make y the subject of the formula. So that's the same thing. So go ahead and do that. Y the subject of the formula. So go ahead and do that. Alright. Giving you 1 minute to solve that. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Time is up now. Let's go. Alright, so what we can do, we can put this over 1 to make you feel comfortable. And then we cross multiply. As a style that is very easy to remember. So it will be x times y minus 3. What we do this for? 1 times this. We want to get rid of the denominator, right? So we multiply. So we can expand the bracket, so it's x times y, that's xy. X times that is minus 3x. 1 times y is y minus 2. Remember, our objective is to get y by itself. So what we need to do is to group the y's, right? So we're going to bring over this y. Well, we're going to subtract this y from this side. That's the language. So we're going to group them. So this is a positive y, so we minus y. Remember, we're just doing the inverse. So minus y. And we still got to have the minus 3x, right? And here over here is going to equal to minus 2. Alright. So now we can get rid of this positive negative 3x by adding 3x, which is the opposite, right? What we do to one side, we do to both sides. So this is gone. So we are left with this. xy minus y is equal to negative 2 plus 3x. Remember, the objective is to get y by itself. So what we can do is what? Factor out the y. So y, this into this leave x, y into itself leave minus 1, and that is equal to negative 2 plus 3x. Now what we can do is to what? This is times. What's the inverse of times? Correct. Divide. So we divide by all of this. So it's x minus 1. We do it to one side, we do it to both sides. So there we have it. So y, we make y subject, y is equal to negative 2 plus 3x upon x minus 1, and that would be our answer. Let's go, guys, let's go. Where else can you get free maths? Where else? Guys, I'm doing this for the love of maths, alright? Not for money. Share the live, people. Share the live. So long with up on it, share the live. Alright, let's go. Share it on your status, share it to your friends. It is better you send it to them and they don't watch it more than you they say you have it and selfish. Alright? Some students at my school are saying that I didn't tell them to subscribe. No, I don't have the number and I gave it out. And I said everyone share this. So guys, please just share it. So many people are struggling. Over 40,000 people fail. Alright, let us look at this one. It says factorization by simplification. So it's 6a 2b3 plus 12 a to the 4th b. So the instruction is factorize. And I'm telling you, you're gonna factorize it by simplifying. 1 minute, guys. Let's go, man. Come on, let's go. This is easy. Let's go, guys. Alright, let's just go. Must be finished by now. So first we examine the numbers. So this number is 6. It's the first thing. And this is 12. So what's the highest number that can go into 6 and 12? That's how factorization is. Taking out the highest common factor, right? So 6 would be the number. Let's check. We have a square, a4. What's the highest? A square, right? Let's just look at b. You have b3 and b, so this is with just b. Put a bracket. Now, when we multiply this times whatever is in the bracket, we must get back this, right? So that's one way you can look at it. So 6a into that will leave the a and b, so we'll get b square right here plus 6 into 12 goes 2 times a fourth divided by a2 will give us a2, because remember we subtract, so we have a square right here, and the b into b leave b. So we're actually finished right now. Students actually get this wrong in exam. These are what I call free marks. Cannot mess up these, guys. Cannot mess up these. I'm warning you from now, you cannot mess up these. Just doesn't make any sense. Alright. Can you solve a simultaneous equation? Let's go, let's see. This is not the wordy one. Wordy one is already on my channel. Big up Amelia Berg. I know she's gonna use the matrices method to solve this. I just know Amelia Berg is going to use the matrices method. Nothing is wrong with that. Zena. Girl, not really watching her. That's okay. So guys, find the value of x and find the value of y. Three minutes to do that. Let's go. Guys, you should be able to do this on your own now. Should be able to do these on your own. Let's go, let's go. Alright. Let us explore. As I say, I'm expecting everyone to be able to do this correct on their own. I want the life to be about an hour. So I'm going to use the regular method, substitution, elimination and substitution rather. And then I want to do it the matrices method, alright? Just for Amelia Burke. I know Amelia, she does prefer the matrices method, alright? So I want to get rid of y because the numbers are smaller, so we must multiply by the coefficient of y, which is, we want to get both of them to be 3, so we'll multiply this by 3 and this by 1, right? 3 ones 3, so 3 times 1, and alright. But guys, remember, everything must be multiplied. So it's 3 times 3, that's 9x. 3 times y is 3y. And 3 times 2 is 6. So 1 times anything will give us anything. 1 times 4x is 4x. 1 times 3y is 3y. And this is why we did this, all of this. We get both of them to be the same, right? So now we must put a sign. We have positive 3y and positive 3y. What sign we can put in the middle to make this be 0? Is it plus? What is 3y plus 3y? That's 6y, so we cannot use that. So we have to use subtraction. Alright. But what we do, we subtract all, not just one. So 9x minus, because it's an equation, right? So 9x. So what? 9x minus that will give us 5x, and 3y minus 3y will give us 0, and 6 minus 3 will give us 3. So this will give us 5x is equal to 3, so therefore x is equal to 3/5. Alright guys, so x is equal to 3/5. Now we're going to take equation 1. So x is equal to 3/5. We're going to substitute that. So this will be 3 times 3/5 plus y is equal to 2. If you want, not sure how you guys want to do it. If you want, you can convert this to a decimal. I know a lot of people don't like work with fraction. So 3/5 is the same thing as 0.6 plus y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2. 3 times that will give us what? 3.6. And we subtract 3.6. So y is equal to 2 minus that will give us 1.6 negative. So x is equal to 0.6. Remember, c6, both of them are accepted. Alright? Alright, let us do it the matrices method. So we have to do it the matrices method, just for a minute, bro. Put a like this if you make a million. Yeah, so a million now like my video them, you know. Alright. So we'll have to find the inverse. So it would be 3 times 3, that's 9. So it's 1 over 9 minus 4. So that's 1 over 5. And then now we take it to 3, well, both of them are 3, so it's going to remain the same. This is negative 1 and this is negative 4 times 2 over 3, right? So 3 times 2, that's 6. Negative 1 times 3, that's negative 3. Negative 4 times 2, that's negative 8. And 3 3s 9. So 6 minus 3, that will give us 3, and that will give us 1. I think something went wrong then, you know. So this is 3/5 and 1/5, but that's not what we got earlier. Let me just explore back. Alright, so this change that to negative and that to negative. 3 2 6, negative 1 times that, negative 3, negative 4 times that, that's negative 8, 3 times 3, 9, so that's correct. So it's actually 3/5 and 1/5. So what we got earlier? Oh, so going from, so 3 6 is 18, 8 carry 1, 3 dot 0, that's 1.8. So that's 1.8. So this will give us what? 0.2. Not sure what I'm going with it. Just recheck. 3 2 6, negative 1 times 3, that's right. Negative 4, that's 8. 3 3 is 9. Alright, so it's 3 over 5 and 1 over 5. Not sure one. Wait up here, so. Oh yeah, it's the same thing as, it's the same thing as 1/5. Okay, one, correct. I mean an error with the multiplication. Alright guys, so let us look at one more. Want it to be 1 over, at least 1 over. Pick up everybody, share it guys, share it on your social media platform. I get tired now. So we make an error, never normally done. Alright, so let's go guys, share it same way, share it same way. I want this one. Anybody get this one? You are a G. I think I did that on my channel. So I'm gonna do one more. And then we close it off. Alright, so let's see the instruction. It says solve the equation So guys, first thing we have to do is to rewrite this, right? In base 2. So we're gonna make 2 the base. 2 times what? So it will be 2 today. 6. I hope I'm right. 2 times 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Alright. So now we can equate this. The top 4x is equal to 6. And then we divide by 4. So x is equal to 3 over 2. And that will be our answer. Alright, let us do one more and then we close it up. Thanks for watching. If you make it this far, you should be able to get in a grade 1. So 5, 2x plus 3 is equal to 125 x plus 5. Alright. As I said, guys, go ahead and try this one, and then we're gonna close the live. Let's go. Alright, so we have 5, 2x plus 3, and 125. So the first thing we need to do is to bring them to the same base. Now they normally give you an indication of the base. You see? 5, right? So you know it's going to be base 5. 25 can be written as 5 to the 3, x plus 5. This and this is equivalent, alright? Now that we have the same base, we can equate them. So it's 2x is equal to 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 5 is 15. And then now we group, it's an equation, so we can group the like terms. So it's 2x minus 3x is equal to 15. So 2x minus that will give us negative x. And that is equal to 15. But they didn't ask us to find negative x. What did they ask us to solve for? What we solve here? So this is, you can divide both sides by negative 1. So therefore x is equal to negative 15. So that is our answer. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys in the next video. Alright, I'm out. Share it guys, share it, like it, please.